You will attract any woman with these 5 magical words. 1. A Stoic man does not chase. He attracts, not because he speaks louder, but because he speaks with purpose. Most men believe attraction begins with appearance, with effort, with noise. But a Stoic knows, true attraction begins with presence, the kind that comes from silence and control. Women feel it before you say a single word. It's not about power over them. It's about mastery over yourself. The first magical word begins here: silence. Not the silence of fear, but of certainty. The silence that says, I am enough. In a noisy world, stillness is strength. When you are calm, people feel safe near you. When you are grounded, you become magnetic. If you want to master this art, breathe. Be still. Watch the world without reacting. And before we go deeper, remember, if you seek inner mastery, subscribe to this channel. You are joining a brotherhood of men who rise by silence, not noise. 2. The second magical word is acceptance. To attract others, you must first accept yourself. The Stoics taught that resistance creates suffering, while acceptance creates power. A man who accepts his flaws becomes untouchable, because he no longer hides from them. Women feel that kind of peace. It's rare. It's divine. Acceptance is not weakness. It's clarity. When you stop pretending, your energy becomes real. You no longer seek validation. You give truth. Every Stoic man understands. Peace is not found in control but in surrender. Accept what you cannot change, improve what you can, and let go of the rest. This is the silent confidence that draws people in, and when she looks at you, she won't see a man desperate to be seen. She'll see a man who already knows himself. That's power beyond attraction. That's peace. Subscribe now, and learn to embody the acceptance that frees the soul. 3. The third word is intention. Nothing in Stoicism happens by accident. Every movement, every word, every look must carry purpose. The Stoic man never acts from impulse, only from reason. When you speak with intention, your words carry weight. When you move with intention, your presence commands respect. Women can feel the difference between a man chasing attention and a man living with purpose. Intention gives direction to your energy. Without it, you drift. With it, you lead. Your tone changes. Your posture changes. Even your silence becomes meaningful. Never act to impress. Act to express your principles. A Stoic man does not say, I hope she likes me. He says, I will stand as who I am. That quiet confidence is irresistible. It's not about controlling others. It's about mastering your inner compass. Stay intentional, stay grounded. And if you want to build that purpose daily, subscribe. Join the men who choose reason over reaction. 4. The fourth word is embody. The Stoic man draws his lines not from pride, but from self-respect. You cannot be peaceful if you allow chaos to enter your mind. Boundaries protect peace. They define what you tolerate and what you do not. When a woman sees a man with calm but firm limits, she sees stability. She sees someone who knows his worth. Boundaries don't mean distance. They mean dignity. You can love deeply and still say no, you can care and still walk away. A man without boundaries loses himself trying to please everyone. But a Stoic with boundaries stands like a mountain, unshaken by storms, unmoved by tests. And the truth is, women test men not to hurt them, but to see if they're real. When you stand firm in your values, you pass that test without saying a word. That's strength without aggression, calm dominance. Subscribe to stay grounded in that power, the kind of strength that commands respect without a sound. 5. The fifth and final word is gratitude. The Stoics taught that gratitude is the highest form of wisdom. When you are grateful, you stop needing. You stop chasing. You start becoming. A man who lives in gratitude radiates abundance. Women feel that. Gratitude turns insecurity into peace, scarcity into confidence, and desire into purpose. When you wake each day and thank the universe for what you already have, your breath, your discipline, your growth, you walk with quiet joy. That joy is magnetic. Gratitude is not an emotion, it's a decision. To see beauty even in struggle, to smile in storms, to stand thankful even when alone. This is the heart of Stoicism. To love fate, to embrace all that life gives and takes. Ama fati. Love your destiny. For a man who is grateful attracts everything meant for him. Subscribe now, and walk this Stoic path with me. 6. Silence. Acceptance. Intention. Boundaries. Gratitude. These are the 5 magical words that awaken the Stoic within you. You don't need tricks. You don't need manipulation. You only need to become aligned with your highest self. When you master these, attraction happens naturally. Women will feel your strength before you speak, your peace before you smile, your purpose before you move. That is the essence of the Stoic man. Powerful, not because he wants control, but because he already has it over himself. Most men look outward for validation. But the Stoic looks inward for mastery. When you rule your mind, the world bends toward your calm. That is your secret. That is your charm. If these words moved you, don't scroll past, subscribe. Every video here is a step deeper into Stoic power and emotional freedom. Together, we rise in silence, in strength, and in gratitude. 7. Remember, attraction is not about what you do, but what you are. When you embody calm confidence, respect naturally follows. The Stoic man does not compete for attention. He earns it through peace. He does not demand loyalty. He inspires it through integrity. He does not chase love. He attracts it through self-mastery. The world is full of noise, but the man who controls his emotions becomes the quiet center of it all. Women, friends, and opportunities are drawn to that kind of energy. You do not need to be perfect, just present. You do not need to be fearless, just faithful to your principles. Master the 5 words. Live them, breathe them, become them, and as you grow in silence, your aura will speak louder than words ever could. Subscribe now, and step into your Stoic strength. This is your journey. This is your calling. This is your time.